Hey guys, it's Becca the Bargainer. I'm back with a to brow or not to brow video, or you could also call it what a difference a brow makes, because it's a true statement. If you haven't already checked out my new haircut video and 5-minute makeup challenge, just click that video. I'll have it down in the description box below, but that is kind of like a prequel to this video. So I did do my makeup and I did touch it up a little bit because yeah, it was only 5 minutes that I gave myself, so I did apply some more makeup. I'm just going to do my brows and show you what a big difference they make, because brows definitely can frame your face, frame your eyes, or they can just disappear into the background like mine often do, especially this one over here. So anyway, just a little bit of history, I guess, behind brows and things like that. Nothing major or anything, but for me, I never used to do my brows. I think in college, mainly for my eyes, I would just use clear mascara for my eyelashes. I never used a brow gel. I never used any of those, or even filled it in with powder until I recently, a couple years ago, maybe like 3 years ago, I started to do it. I tried doing it. And so anyway, I have kind of figured out the best way for me to do it, and that is by using a brow pencil. I did get this one from Sally's Beauty Shop. The name of it is rubbed off, but I think it's like Adele, I think it was called. So anyway, I'm just gonna show you 2 ways that I do my brows and just show you the difference, and it really does make a big difference for me. If I go one day without putting eyeliner on my eyes, people think that I'm sick. Because it does really help my eyes to open up and frames them nicely. So brows can do the same thing for your face, and they really look nice if you can put them on. So I don't do them every day. I'm sure you've noticed maybe in my videos, but for today I'm just going to show you how much of a difference it makes for me. So anyway, stay tuned if you're interested. So the 3 products that I have used in the past and will continue to use are the Color Mates Brow Powder. You can get this at Dollar Tree. It's a really good deal for brow powder. I've used it for maybe 2 years now, and I use the lighter and the darker depending on, you know, how dark I want it to go. Usually the lighter is dark enough for me. But yeah, for $1, it's a really good deal. I get the dark brown, medium brown shades, and normally I would use an angle brush, but I cannot find mine. It's like disappeared, so I'm going to use these little brushes here. These are Eco Tools brushes. The second product is this brow pencil, which is very nice. It's got a thick point to it, kind of like a triangle point, and you can just kind of, you know, put in individual hair. So I'll show you how I do that. And then on the end is a little wispy. Another way that you can do brows is taking the wispy and putting it in the powder and then just kind of going over it. I just recently figured out how to do that. It's really actually kind of simple and kind of a lazy way, but it's really effective if you don't have a lot of time. And then the last product is a brow gel, which I just recently got for Christmas for my mom. And yeah, you just kind of put this over whatever products you put on first. So if you put like a powder, you would put this over, just kind of keeps your brows in place. If you put, you know, use the pencil or whatever, it just kind of solidifies and holds together what you put on your brows. So let's see what this actually does, and let's see how my brows turn out. So I got a little bit closer because I want to show you kind of what I do for my brows. I usually don't have much trouble getting this one filled in at all. So I tend to go right to the inside and I just kind of fill it in. I kind of do little short strokes to resemble hairs, because I do have such thin brows. I mean, they're almost gone, right? And then I start using the wispy, and I just kind of, the spoolie or whatever it's called, and just kind of brush through. And the thing about brows is you can make them as, you know, full as you want. You can make them as big as you want, small as you want, thin as you want, but I like to just kind of follow what I already have there, because once you get off the beaten path, I think it's a little bit confusing. And you kind of want the point to be smaller than the start of the brow. By the way, I still haven't mastered this, but on me, it really does make a difference to have this filled in. Sometimes I'll do more of a box on this side, and then sometimes I'll round it off a little bit. So it really just depends. Like you can do it rounded like that, or you can do kind of like a square. That would be kind of a simple application. Let me go ahead and seal it in with the brow gel. Now everybody on YouTube brushes up, but I just kind of brush over. I don't know if it really makes much of a difference. So do you see how that really frames my face? Now this one I actually, this brow I actually kind of shaved off one time by mistake. And so this one really needs to be filled in. But this one over here I feel like is filled in pretty well. I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to look like a Sharpie. I know a lot of people on YouTube tend to overdo their brows. Some, you know, I'm not saying everybody does, but I'm just saying it's possible to overdo it. And I feel like this is kind of, it's good enough and it's not too much for me. So yeah, that brow gel just kind of holds it in place. And yeah, that's one of them. So yeah, look at the difference between that. It's a really big difference, and it really didn't take too long to do that. All right, next one. I'm gonna get one of these little brushes here and go into the smaller or the lighter brow powder, and I just kind of like fill it in really lightly, not pushing down very hard at all. Brow powder is is a lot more forgiving than the pencil, but the pencil tends to show little strokes and it kind of resembles hair more than the powder does. So you can do either one. And this is just my opinion. I'm not an expert at all. Everything that I'm telling you I've learned on YouTube, so I mean I'm pretty much just sharing what I've learned. Okay, so there's the second one. And this is a different color than the pencil, so I'll probably go over this with the pencil too. And just kind of draw some hairs in there, just short strokes that resemble hair. Since I don't have that much hair on my eyebrows, I'm just going to do short strokes that resemble it. Okay, so let me turn it around and then I'll just brush through, and then we'll add some brow gel just to seal in the powder. Especially with the powder, I feel like the brow gel really helps just to kind of solidify it in there. Yeah. So, a lot better. I think brows really frame my face so much better than not having them. More definition on your face and stuff. So I try not to skip brows, but brows are definitely the first thing to skip if I'm going to skip something, because I tend to do quick makeup routines. I don't spend hours doing my makeup every day. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions of tips or tricks that you've done with your brows, let me know in the description box, maybe some products that you enjoy using. And yeah, this pencil was, I think it was $6 at Sally's. This was free to me, but this is probably like, I don't know, $9 at Mary Kay. I really don't know Mary Kay prices. This is the definite cheapest product. They have different colors at Dollar Tree, so check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos on my channel, and I will catch you guys next time.